Well, today was a day unlike any other. No, today was just too many things all happening at once. And, but I got a pen in the mail, so let's just see what this is like. Please, just open up. Today is not working out for me. There. Take care not to over tighten the cap, says Fred. Thank you, Fred. Started your lunch break. Well, today, the high point of my day today might be this pen, but it also might be there's a Portuguese hardware store that I go to. And the old man, who's older than I am, if you can imagine, he's maybe 70. God, I'm 65. He must be 80. No, he's 75 at least. He whistles. He whistles and he hums and he whistles and he's had such a good time. He goes up and down the aisles, finds a nut or a bolt or a screw or a hammer or whatever it is people want. And we were looking for a little box for the gallery to hold nuts and bolts and screws. But we didn't need something big. It was just a flat little tray, about this big. And they only had sort of big ones. But he came up to us and he said, "Is there something I can help you with?" And I said, "Well, we want to find something that looks just like this." And I pointed to this big yellow box that held bolts. And you'd open up the thing and you'd count how many 16-cent bolts you want out of this box, and you'd bring them to the register and you'd pay your 16 times X cents. And I said, "We're looking for something like this." And he said, "Well, let me go downstairs and see." So he went whistling into the back and whistling down the steps, and I could hear his whistles echoing up. And in about 4 minutes, 5 minutes or so, the whistling got louder and he came up the stairs and he found us this box, which he let us have for nothing. And it was delightful. So anyway, here's this pen that I got, and it is a Waterman accountant nib. And as you know, I like Waterman accountant nibs. And this is what this is. And I like the initials LH. It smells like there's a plastic that Waterman pens of this era have this weird smell. And this one has that weird smell. But look at that line it makes. This is a keeper. No one can have this pen. Even if someone says, "My name is Lloyd Hughes," I'll say, "Well, sorry." Wow. What a delicious little nib. So fine. There's a little part where it sort of disappears. I don't know if I'm... Does it need to be adjusted a little bit? The nib is a little loose in the feed. It is a fine nib. Oh. So this is a very late Waterman. It's a Waterman from the I would say the late 50s even. There's a sack in it. I like how whoever owned it moved the lever. I mean, moved the section so the nib, you see the initials rather than the lever. It's kind of neat that they did that. Cool. Well, it's one of these Watermans that it says Watermans on the side there rather than on the clip. Cool. I wonder how much I paid for this pen. But I like it. I like it. There was a Waterman pen on eBay that I was bidding on, and I ended up not getting it. And I sent the link to someone that wanted a flexible stub nib. And I don't know whether he was the winner, but he may have been the winner. But it was in a sort of shitty pen, hard rubber pen with a cap lip that was broken. But the nib looked like it would be really nice. So good. Well, so another keeper. Do I want to move it so do I want to keep it like this with the LH, or do I want to make the lever on top? What are your thoughts, Marilyn? Do I keep it like this, or do I turn it around? Oh, good. I'm going to fill this with red ink. Well, yeah, the lever doesn't fall out in this case. Oops. I keep on wanting to find the lever. This Waterman Audacious Red is just audacious that they would call this color red because it's just awful. It's really faded and sort of grayish. Well, I think what I'm going to do, I like the LH there, but I'm going to see if I can do just a little switcheroo here without causing trauma. Just turn it around so that the the lever's on the top of the pen where I expect to see it. I think that makes me feel better. I mean, is it supposed to be a dirty pink? Audacious red? Is that what they wanted it to look like? Is that what's audacious about it? Yeah, they're. I mean, if you find a pen, often you'll find a pen that has a nib in it that has been there forever, and you take it out and you put it in upside down or the other way or rotate it a bit. It doesn't want to be there, and it's just 100 years of slight morphing, I guess, of the barrel on the section. So that can happen to a nib. But good. This is a nice nib, a nice pen. And again, it's one that is one of the last pens that Waterman made when they were making good pens. They I hope my nib isn't getting too close to the inner cap here. No, we've got room to spare. Once in a while I don't put the nib far enough back and it snaps. Boy, this is just so sweet. I'm sure you can see how fine it is. For this, the paper that I'm writing on now is kind of shitty compared to what I was using. Ms. Marilyn, I got up at 3 o'clock this morning and I just wanted to open this box and share my joy with my viewers. And I'm going to now sit down on my couch with my cat and try to relax a bit. So have a good lunch. Have a good day at work. We'll catch you later. I'll make a broadcast in the next week, maybe with people coming in and doing guest appearances again. It's been hard for me to come back and do that. I miss it, but it's just, hey, Will, you finally saw me, and here I'm just saying goodbye. I just had it was sort of a rough day, and it's not like there was a lot of trauma, really. It's just that there were things coming at me from various angles, and then I get one person I thought I was done with this job over Christmas time, and they suddenly wanted me to change things, but they didn't tell me exactly what they wanted me to change well enough for me to do the job. So I had to send them an email and another email and another email. So it's just troubling. So, Will, if you're still here, how do you like your 51? That was the big pen, or the not the big pen. That was one of the pens you got from me, and you were going to sort of wait to see what you thought of it. But have you got your ink and have you tried it out? Has it been making you smile? wonder if Will is still here or if he went away. Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, I hope it's a great writer now. I mean, are you still waiting for your ink, or? They're great pens, those 51s. Okay, I need to relax. I need to download something from my computer's email and get it on my desktop so I know I don't have to ask for it tomorrow again. So I'm going to see you all later. Bye. Toodaloo.